Hello, my name is Joseph Johnson. This is my video presentation for CGS 2100 or Intro to Computers and Business. This is my Tableau video presentation for my group's Biz Cafe, Cafe the Green Bean. Now before I move on, I wanted to say I did my graphs in the Tableau software, but then I took them and put them into the PowerPoint presentation. I just wanted to clear that up. So the first graph I did is revenue versus cups sold. As you can see, you have cups sold on the left, revenue on the right, with the periods on the bottom. Cups sold is in bar graphs in green, while revenue is red line right above them. And I was surprised that the revenue seemed to mirror the cups sold pretty accurately. There was a jump that I noticed, a couple of them actually. First being between period 2 and 3. It's about a $700 jump, and I wanted to know why, and I wanted to explain that to you guys. After checking the BizCafe simulation, that was the week where we had the choice to do a training program for our employees. We chose the most expensive option, which was the training program for all employees. It cost $1,200, but we believe that that would be of greater value than on-the-job training or one-on-one training. So it was more expensive, but as shown by the cup sold, it seemed to help a lot. The next jump, slightly less, about $500, was between periods 7 and 8, and that I will actually explain more in the next graph. That graph being a graph of competitor sales versus the green bean. Again, we have revenue on the left, periods on the bottom, and each line representing a cafe, the red being the green bean, and the green ones being competitors. Now, I was surprised. I did not realize we had outsold some of the other cafes so well. It might have been the ones that I chose. I chose them at random. But as you can see, after about the middle of the periods, we really start to take off. And I noticed at that point right there is really when it started to change, and I wanted to know why. So again, I went back, and this was that same time period where that $500 jump happened. So the biggest change between these 2 weeks, specifically 6 and 7, was for week 16 we had 16 employees. Our revenue was starting to go down a little bit. We saw employees kept quitting, and the simulation told us they were stressed. So we looked at what our competitors were doing. We saw that the really good cafes had more employees. So starting as week 7, we had 21 employees. So that was that big change, I think, that kind of rocketed our revenue up there and helped out a lot. Finally, our last slide is simply net income versus revenue. Net income on the left and periods on the bottom. There is a slight jump here around period 5, and then another one around period 9. I could not find any specific things in the BizCafe simulation that changed. But overall, I was very happy, and as well as my group, with the green beans growth. And finally, is our all of the slides together. So yeah, thank you very much.